Hello, hello. We're back with some more Kenshi. After a little bit of a mishap, we had a basically whole episode that has lost media now, thanks OBS. But really, all we did there was we went and we took out the Dust King, and we attempted, keyword attempted, to attack the Flotsam Ninjas. And I mean, we took a bunch of them out, but we got beat up real good and had to get out of there. So our boys need to strengthen up a bit more before we attempt that again. Oh yes, we also got one new guy, Avidus here, whose whole purpose, other than being another body in combat, is to give us little barks whenever we enter a new area, telling us all about that area. So since we took out the Dust King, the next goal is to sweep up the remnants of the Dust Bandits, the splinter factions. Make sure we're not carrying anything extraneous. We are not. Excellent. The splinter factions of the Dusty Boys. We're gonna go mop them up. Phase 2 of what I was calling Operation Dustpan. We're sweeping up the Dust Boys. Dust King went down without much of a fight at all, really. His splinter off underlings will be much the same, but still, it needs to be done in the name of Okran. First one will be just a hop, skip, and a jump across the border zone here. Down here to this abandoned holy military base. And then I gotta try and remember where the other ones are. I think this tiny settlement, and I know one of them is at this holy mine ruin. I think that's all of them? Methinks. Could be wrong, though. Either way, we're gonna clear the border zone of banditry for our future endeavors. Let's just get on over there. Border zone, you know, it may be a desert hellhole filled with just steep canyons, but it's got a certain charm to it, you know? I always love basing out of the border zone. And not just because it's a fairly quiet area once you take care of the bandits. Okay, now everybody gather up. Go up together. We're not leaving any men behind. They don't have any turrets. That's what got us about trying to assault Flotsam Village, is the dang turrets. And our professional bait, due to him having the highest toughness, our fearless leader. Who could honestly probably handle this whole group by himself. But the boys need more trigger time. They need more training. And so we'll bring them in. Alright, boys, get up in there. Get up in there. Do violence upon my enemies. Now, I thought I saw their leader in here already. Limb the Razor, there he is. Ooh, he's carrying a couple real nice weapons. Avidus, go ahead and patch him up enough he ain't gonna bleed out. We'll be taking him with us to Blister Hill. Habbo. Smash his pee-pee. Ask him a few questions, please. Hit that man so hard he teleported up a floor. There we go. Beautiful. Love to see it. Now we're just gonna make sure that we get all of them. Hello! There we go. Put a heavy weapons guy in the door. Make it real fun. Make it real silly. Avidus, you can get in the and headbutt. You can get in the fight. Alright, enough playing with your food, Habbo. Take him out. There we go. There we go. And those free crossbow shots where he doesn't actually take any damage, those are just free toughness XP, basically. Beautiful. What a scene. I'll probably have Rex loot some of the stuff from these guys. We've got enough money now, we can afford to be a little pickier as far as price on items that we pick up. Actually, you know what? Those aren't really worth the space. Unless they're these ones that are worth 700, then they're worth the space. Price versus inventory space ratio. Alright, that's what we look for. Oh, yep, that one's definitely worth it. It's worth 1,500. Oh, how much is that topper worth? Yeah. Prank 'em, Rex. Wow. Wow. Okay then. Yep, bit of good old bandit pummeling is good for the soul, isn't it? Alright. Now, we're not just gonna stop there. We're gonna try and see if we can grab the other one. Other ones, rather. Just because one guy's carrying a bounty doesn't mean we're combat ineffective, especially not against dusty boys. No, sir, we are rip-roaring, ready to still go and cause some damage. Alright. So, this one will actually be very close to our potential Fortress Monastery location. Fortress Industrial Monastery. Flash Research Center. So this plateau here, if we end up going with this location, would be the base location. So I just essentially wall this flat off. There's plenty of iron, and there's one copper here of decent quality. I think it's just the one. It's arid fertility, but we can work with that. We can definitely work with that. Alright, there's definitely dusty boys aplenty. For us to stomp the lungs out of. Headbutt, I'm gonna have you initiate this time. Give them a good old greeting. Beautiful. Love to see it. Smacked that guy so hard he went inside. Alright, fearless leader. Give him the business. Wow. Alright. Let's pull them all out. Get everybody in a position better to fight, because I like keeping everybody on hold so they don't go screaming off into the distance after some random. Something about unit cohesion or something like that. Alright. Headbutt, I think it's your turn to carry the bounty. D the blood sack. Patch him up and pick him up. We're not gonna bother really just stripping these guys for loot. We already got a decent amount. We'll just finish some of these guys off and head out to the holy mine ruin. Rex, you got the big old pole arm. Get in there, buddy. Got the big old halberd. The people smacking stick. The incredibly effective people smacking stick at that. Beautiful. Love to see it. Alright. Make sure everybody's in good spirits and good health here. And let's see if pathing fails us this time. Appears not. So far, at least. We'll head over into Skinner's Rome for the last of the Dust Bandit remnants. So far, Operation Dustpan has been a major success. We definitely need more people, more training, and maybe a little better equipment before we attempt to bring in the arch heretic herself from the Flotsam Ninjas. Who are these jackholes? Nomadic bandits? I really don't have time for you. Later, nerds. You're just not enough for us to even bother dealing with. honestly. We're on a mission. Alright, the Holy Mine Ruin. We have arrived. Athelstan will go ahead and get the gate open. I think we're going to elect Griffin to be the bait this time. He could use the XP. Let him soften him up a bit. Alright, excellent. Got a nice train following you, buddy. Let's bring him outside. And let the slaughter begin. Don't let him crawl away like that. Jesus, this guy's really getting the business. Alright, let's find the boss here. I know he's in this pile somewhere. Hot Long's the meat sack. A lot of ringed sabers. That's okay, I'll take them. We could definitely equip some troops with those later. They're decent enough general all-around weapons. Alright, everybody medic up. And now, actually first, Rex, go handle this idiot. Por favor. And you know, just for the work there, take his lunch money. All right. I won't bother with the rest of them. Time for us to head to Blister Hill, head to the capital. Collect our 60,000 cats. More or less. If we take the bounty for all three of them rather than more relation, then it's 60,000 cats, and well, we don't really need the relation anymore. We're already at 90 relation with the Holy Nation, so we'll take the money. We'll take the money. We're gonna need to buy more iron plates, steel bars, electrical components, building materials, etc., for founding our base. And of course, I'm gonna want to recruit at least a couple more people for the bonk squad here. As well as, well, once we get a little closer to the time to build, we will recruit some people just to be base workers. Farmers, miners, and of course the research team, who will be building a building specifically for them that contains an area where they will manufacture books and then turn those books slowly with time and materials into ancient science books and engineering research, which we need to really advance any further in tech and to be able to make our own heavy armor and high quality weapons. Right now we're still just relying on, we can make high quality leather armor, but we can't make chainmail or heavy armor, plate armor. Hence Hence the cool scooter get-ups that our boys wear now. The don't come to prayer day tomorrow get-ups. Oh, Lord. Okay, slow it down there, Tyr. Look, they're effective. They're effective and they don't limit our combat speed or dexterity or anything. They're just not quite as much protection as heavy armor. Especially against turrets. Harpoons and such. Oh, we probably have to wait for daybreak. The police guy. Oh, let's just see. Let's test it. Can we just wake him up and turn him in? We can. Excellent. Second guy. And third guy. I believe we still get a little bit of relation even though we take the bounty. Let's double check that. We do, we get 2 relation each, so we're at 96 relation with the Holy Nation now. We're best of buds. We're best friends. Good. Good, once we start, building a base and making bigger waves in the world, we're probably gonna need their help. Or more likely to use them as meat shields for the absolute shenanigans we'll be getting up to. Yeah. I think some good training would be to take our boys into the fog again and kind of temporarily base ourselves out of Mongrel for a bit. Maybe recruit a couple people there if there's anybody decent. There's usually some pretty good weapons and armor to be bought there as well, and plenty of money and experience to be made bashing fogmen. Or we could start going after some of the Shek bandit groups. Band of Bones, Berserkers, Kral's Chosen, etc. I mean, eventually we'll be going after the Shek themselves, but we're not nearly ready for that. I think we'll go to the fog. Nice training arc for everyone in the fog lands. Plus, we still haven't taken out the Fog King. We go and rip his head off, it's worth like 20,000 cats. But first, we'll truck our way over to Mongrel. We might buy a house there just to have a little base of operations for while we're there. We can sell off a lot of the loot of the trip that we're not going to keep while we're there, and we could store loot there so that once we're done with our little training arc here at Mongrel, we can head back with all of our loot or bought gear that we're gonna come back with. That makes sense. That sounds almost like a functional plan. Almost. Now, while we're first heading to Mongrel, we're kind of just gonna breeze through here. We're not gonna concentrate on fighting right now. Some of these plateaus up here in the Fog Islands actually make pretty good bases if you can defend them. Or if you don't mind defending them against constant waves of fogmen attacks. Good resources here. Good resources and pretty good fertility. Surprisingly. Mongrel. Not that we like coming here, but our mission is still somewhat clandestine. We don't want to spook everybody being like, hey, we're a holy nation and we're here to stomp your lungs out. But we will go ahead and buy our new home base for while we're here. Let's buy enough materials that we can... Oop. Oh great, they're just gonna think he's a crazy person. They're just gonna think he's a cuckoo crazy man. Ooh, that combat cleaver is very nice. Still that Mark 1 saber. We'll keep the Mark 2 and Mark 3s though. Any maps that we don't have, we'll go ahead and buy as well. Ooh. Alright, we'll take it. We'll take it. Alright. Let's learn some stuff about some things. We've got a clothes shop here. This is just a tech hunter bar. Armor shop. I swear there's always a mechanical shop here. Where is it? Boot shop, faction HQ. I'm not seeing it. Robotics workshop. Oh, well, at least there's a general merchant. Let's go talk to him, grab a couple building materials at the very least. How's your selection, buddy? Not horrible, not great. Alright. That's fine. We don't need to get too crazy here. We're going to build just a nice general chest. And a few beds in case we get guys wounded. Just in case anyone gets wounded severely. Go ahead and put those weapons in there, and let's build a couple beds real quick. Don't gotta be fancy. That's interior. There we go. We'll let him build those real quick. Shouldn't take too long, and then once everything is all put together, we're gonna be going out into the fog a bit. Alright, well, I actually didn't have enough fabrics to finish the last one, but that's okay. we're gonna go ahead and take the boys out. Since we underestimated the Flotsam Ninjas, we need to be as ready as possible before we go and try and take them on again. Which means plenty of combat experience for the boys. And of course, if we make oodles of money while we're here, that's no skin off my teeth. Athelstan really doesn't need as much experience, so he's gonna be on head collecting duty. Get on in there, boys. Prank 'em. Fund the cause. And get some more valuable combat experience. Beautiful. Plenty of heads for the taking. Don't let them get away. No, 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 no. We're not letting them... We don't let them get away. I love watching arms and legs go flying when you're fighting Fogmen. It's always rather slapstick. Quite silly. Alright, we make sure we grab the heads off of all these boys. Alright, excellent. First group down. Many more to go. We'll keep eyes open for roaming squads of them and death yards as well. Ooh, big old group. Let's go, boys. Jackpot. Oh, I love trying to chase those ones down when you break both their arms and they just run around in circles trying to avoid you. That's always a barrel of laughs. Alright, congratulations, Bugman. Random Bugman, you get to live another day. Get up in there, gentlemen. There we go. Excellent. We're already garnering quite the collection of Fogman heads. These Bugmen don't stand a chance. But they're still decent for training our skills up a little bit. Unlike in vanilla, with the mod list we're using, even fighting enemies that are a lot weaker than you, you still get some XP, just not a lot. Just not a lot. Alright, anybody take any hits? Doesn't look like it. Excellent. Excellent, gentlemen. We're improving. Let's head a little further out then. Ooh, some fog heavies. These guys are quite a bit tougher. And by quite a bit tougher, I mean they're still pretty... In comparison to other things, they're still pretty weak, but... it is what it is. Alright, a prince. And all these heavies. Beautiful. Moving on. Here's we've got another hive of fogmen activity down here. And by all the skittering about, I assume we found it. Excellent. What a training arc this is turning out to be already. Start snatching some more heads. So no head? Ha 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 ha. Hee 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 hee. Bro, you really took a hit from a just regular fog drone? Pathetic. This is why we're out here doing a training arc. Y'all be taking some of the dumbest hits. That you shouldn't. That you really shouldn't. Swoop in here, make sure we're especially taking all the heavies and princes' heads. That's right, Okran still has use for you yet. You're not allowed to perish from your wounds. It's actually forbidden. Oh, there's another heavy. This is why we double and triple check. If I miss a drone head or two here and there, ain't that big a deal, but princes and heavies are worth exponentially more, so we doubly make sure to pick those up. Give them the business. Brilliant. Alright. There we go. One more death yard down here to take out. Truly a thing of beauty. watching them just fall on down like that. Ah! No! Bad touch. No, no, no. Don't let the heavies run off. We don't let those run off. Alright. Everybody clear out so we can loot these boys real quick. It's the one unfortunate thing about a little bit of a fog crusade. We spend more time looting than anything else. Alright, we've cleared these ones out. I think it's time for us to go to the other side of the Fog Islands and see if we can find us the Fog King. Beautiful. Love to see it. Grab at least a few of their heads. They are, after all money. They're worth what? 300 apiece? Yeah, those are still worth it to pick up. We're not so rich yet that we would scoff at 300 cats, basically, for free. Onward. Onward, literally through the fog. Hello, sir. Have you heard the word of our Lord and Savior Okran today? You can do better than that, Griffin. Twist his dick. See, this is why we're out here training these boys. Need a little more oomph. A little more training. A little more experience out in the field. Wow, one lone drone? Okay, now there's more. But wait, there's two. I hear crunching and munching over here. Dude, is the cursing really necessary? You're just being eaten alive, bro. Get in there, buddy. Make me a nice little pile of them. That's a prince. Definitely take his head. The fog heavies as well. And really whoever else I feel like twisting their head off this morning. Oh, another heavy. You can handle him, Habbo. Come on. Let him do his thing. Headbutt, you take this one. I want dead fog heavies, gentlemen. Oh, we kind of forgot about the whoever's getting. It's that same dumb. It's that same dumb bugman that we found earlier, and inadvertently saved his life. Well, saved his life temporarily. Apparently. Alright, we've got a whole bunch of them to deal with here. Let's... Oh, the big group's running off. No, sir. You all need to come over here and be bonked upon. I see a lot of heavies in there, though. Let's send reinforcements over here. Griffin, you go as well. You two headbutt. Ooh, another prince. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Excellent. Well, what a profitable trip this has already become. Looking at 76 fog drone heads, 22 fog soldier heads, and 3 princes so far. But we want to find the Fog King. It's going to be heavily guarded, but that's a-okay. Even with Avidus a little beat up, everybody else is still pretty much in the clear. Excellent. There we go. Fog-covered ruins. That's what we're looking for. It's exactly what we were looking for, actually. Here they come. Start mowing them down. We'll collect the winnings afterwards. Excellent. Yeah, don't let them just crawl away to kill another day. Gotta give them the business. Especially those heavies, though. They're actually slightly dangerous. Let's make sure we're healing up. Alright. Ah! Stop! A prince comes to say hello. Wow. A prince no longer, now a corpse. Now a corpse. Once a prince, now a corpse sounds like a bad metalcore band name. We're saying. Sounds like a band that would have been really, really popular when I was like a senior in high school. Like 2008. A prince and a king. And he got absolutely bodied. What a buffoon. And we went ahead and ripped off his head. We actually would have gotten more if we would have brought him in alive, but... Is it really about the money anymore? We're already going to be making quite a pretty penny off of this trip. Excellent. Anyone who needs patching up? No. Well, I think then that is a good time to head back to Mongrel and cash in. Well, let's kind of take a look here. Okay, yeah, they definitely, some of our boys definitely got some more stats. Headbutt needs more work, that's for sure. Well, really everybody needs more work, but it'll come with time. There's still plenty of enemies for us to train on. This is where the tech workshop is. Alright. This is where it is. The other one was the dang ol' just tech hunter bar. Alright. We'll sell the weapons and armor first. But he's still got quite a bit of money, so. There we go, we'll get all that. We'll be bringing all that back with us. Excellent. Excellent. We are going to need a lot of books. We're pretty much past the book needing books for the actual research itself, but we're going to need books to make ancient science books. Alright. We'll go ahead and let everybody else rest in the base. We'll finish building the dang bed in here. And I hate to say it, boys, but this is a Ochre Night playthrough. No beep. No beep for us. Not this time. Athelstan, tell him to go away. Why are you following me? Get out of my face and get out of my base. It hurts me more than it hurts you, trust me. Alright. We'll go to another shop real quick, and we'll go to the Tech Hunter bar and sell off the rest of those heads. We'll go ahead and cash in on that. Appears to be nothing else we really need here. No maps that we don't already have. Yep, nothing we can't live without. Well, well, alright. Well, we got a lot done today. We finished up, well, we did 3/4 of Operation Dustpan. And then we started our training arc out in the fog to improve our bonk squad. A lot of things accomplished, a lot of money made. We made almost 100,000 cats on this trip. So far, we're not done yet. Just because we took out the Fog King doesn't mean we're not gonna go farm those guys some more in the in-between. But we're about out of time for today, so thanks everybody for coming by. Be sure to leave a like, maybe even a comment, and maybe even subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.